Good morning, students. I am Dr.R.Suganya, Department of Computer Science with Cybersecurity. Today we are going to see about the classes in Python. So, what is a classes? Is a class is a blueprint for creating the objects. It defines the attributes and methods of the objects created from the class. So, if the student is a class, then each student like John, Alice, etc., will be object of that particular class. Say for example, a student is a class here. So attributes can be the name of the student, the age of the student, or city of the student. Okay, like this. That is the particular class name student. So here what will be the syntax is class keyword followed by the class name, and then we can have attributes and methods. Okay, so the class name can have different class names like students or classroom. We can have as a class name. We can have car as a class name. We can have a clock as a class name. We can have a school as a class name. Okay, so these are the things that how the class can be created, and we'll see. Okay, so it can have attributes and methods. And next is, you can see here the small example for a simple class. So here the class keyword followed by student. The student is a class name here. And here next is display with the function name, and then print, that is welcome to Python. Oops. And then creating an object using the S1. So S1 is equal to student, that is class name. S1 dot display. So object dot function name. Okay. Object dot function name is a method. Okay, and next here class with the constructor, the same name as a class name. If the constructor has the same name as class name, then it is called as constructor. Here we have display function and creating the objects. Okay, and we have the class student name, and then we have the name and age as attributes, and invoking with the object as self. Okay, and for the creating object we have s1 and s2. S1 is equal to student of alias function, and then we have the name and the age. Okay, so how we can create the object here by invoking s1 is the object of student alias, again s2 is equal to student, again student function name student, and again the another student name with age. Okay, so we have the student as two methods here, which have the object as s1 and s2. Okay, so s1 dot display is to print. Okay, to print the name and the age. So for that we have the display functions. Okay, so S1 is for first object for student 1 alias, and display to display the particular alias name. S2 is the object name to display the second name and with the age. Next is components of a class. The name used to identify the class, and attributes, the variables that stores data about the object. Okay, so name, attributes, and methods. The functions defines inside the class that performs operations. Constructor, a special method that is automatically called when an object is created. Okay, so here we have the real-time example. Imagine a car. So a class name is car, and the attributes will have like brand, model, and color of the particular class car. Okay, and methods will have like start, stop, and accelerate. Okay, so we have three types of methods: operations, or the functions of a particular car will be, one will be we'll be starting the car, we'll stopping the car, and we'll be giving the accelerator to drive. So that will be the methods for the particular class name car. Okay, so the particular car will have some attributes like the model, the design, the weight, or the color of the car. So these all will be the attributes. Okay, so here we have the program, class name followed by car name, self dot brand, self dot model, and we have the car1 is equal to car, the car name, and car1's dot start is a function name. So we are printing as for the brand of the car, the model of the car is starting. So like that we are going to print. Say for example, Innova is Innova X model is starting. Okay, so like that is going to get printed. Here Toyota Innova is starting. That like that it is going to print. Okay, so car1 dot start will initiate the print statement. Car1 car Toyota Innova will have the particular brand name and the car name. Okay, so what will be the advantage of this class is to promote the code reusability. We can reuse the particular coding, makes a program modular and it is to be organized. It supports encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism and abstraction. It simplifies maintenance and debugging. It models the real world entities effectively. So the mind map here is like we know we have seen about the definition, the components, the syntax, how the object in a class works, how the methods works, what will be the advantage, and we have seen the example. Okay, thank you.